Welcome to another episode of Ikezy Talks Sports, and I remain your humble host, Ikezy. I'm bringing you the premium banter, premium content across football all around the world with a major focus on Europe. Now, I'm here to talk about the Arsenal versus Liverpool game, which is happening tomorrow or today in some parts of the world. This is a very important game for Arsenal, but before I even get to that, let's talk about some of the fixtures that happened the day before. That is, as you would know, our fellow title contenders, Manchester City and Aston Villa, drop points yet again. This is a very, interesting and this is one of the best times to be an Arsenal fan, right? Because Man City, the giant Man City, the consistent Man City, the so-called fearsome Man City have dropped points 3 games in a row. They've drawn 3 games in a row. I watched the game and honestly, they could have lost the game, if not Brighton being, unserious for the most part, right? And I don't want to speak too much on that game, but I just want to talk about the impact that game is going to have on the game that Arsenal is going to play against Liverpool. Now, this game against Liverpool is a must-win game, not even for the reason that I just described, not because Man City lost. Like I've always said, we need to focus on ourselves. Let's just make sure that we are doing, what we're supposed to do. We're winning the games we're supposed to win. It's not every time we play sexy football. It's not every time we play brilliant football. Not every time we do tiki-taka and, there's perfect combination. Oh, Gyökeres plays his best game or whatever. No, just get the job done. That has been my mantra for the last couple of games, and that is what Arsenal has been doing. Yes, it was a brilliant performance against Aston Villa, and rightly so. They needed that humbling, especially the way they were, on about after they beat us at Villa Park. But then the game against Bournemouth, it was a little bit tight, right? But we got the job done. This is something Man City, Aston Villa can't seem to do of late. Let's not even talk about Chelsea or Man U or Liverpool or whatever, right? Now, this game against Liverpool is such an important game for us that because in the reverse fixture, Liverpool beat us 1-0 at Anfield. We played very well. Yes, Arteta, it was the beginning of the season. A lot of our players were still not available, right? We had just gotten a new sets of players that were trying to ease into the team, trying to make them understand how we play. So I understand now in hindsight that it couldn't have just gone full attack. Yes, I felt like maybe it could have been more, have taken more of a risk, put Eze on to start, or at least bring him on early on, right? But then it wasn't a bad performance. I know we started Merida in midfield with Zubimendi and Declan. It wasn't a bad performance. It was, for the most part, we were not troubled, and it was at Anfield. And what separated that game, or what became, what decided that game was that it was like free kick, which was perfect. It was brilliant. I can't even be against that free kick. But now they're coming to the Emirates and they are in a very bad vein of form. And we have been winning games. So I expect a hammering. Now, I respect Liverpool. I respect them. But I expect the same kind of display or hammering that we did against Aston Villa. We have what it takes, right? We are playing some of our, well, no, we're not playing our best football at the moment. We're not playing our best football at the moment, but we have a couple of players that are back, and I feel like we can play them, and with those players we can actually mount like a serious challenge. And I think against Liverpool, with those players play, I believe that we should be getting a very good result. I'm talking about Trossard starting, Saka starting. Yes, I'll still go ahead with Gyökeres up front. Declan Rice, Zubimendi, Odegaard, Nkapie, Saliba, Gabriel, and Timber with Raya behind at the post. So that I think is our strongest 11, so far. And honestly, we have some brilliant subs that we can bring on as well. We have Madueke, Martinelli, Eze, Nogard, Nwaneri if he's available and fit, right? We have some brilliant, subs like Jesus, Havertz if he can get some minutes at the Emirates as well. Ben White is also going to be on the bench. So I am not scared. Liverpool, on the other hand, unfortunately, they're missing Salah. It looks like Ekitike might not play, and that just has to whatever it is that is happening to them at the moment. But guess what? I don't care. You see, it's not my concern. Let's just go there. Let's pummel them. Let's decimate them. Let's dismantle them. See, Liverpool fans, I don't want to use hate, but I dislike them a lot. They are known for always picking on Arsenal fans for no freaking reason. I have a lot of Liverpool fans that are friends, and when it comes to football banter, we are no longer friends. So I don't joke, guy. We insult each other, So I don't really like Liverpool fans. But here's the thing: I know that a lot of Arsenal fans can be annoying. We are very, very unbearable, right? There's not a lot of decorum within the fan base. But then again, we need to put these guys, we need to pile on their misery. That's just the word I'm going to use. We need to pile on their misery seriously, right? So I expect that that game is going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting for neutrals as well. So and not a lot of neutrals will actually want to watch that game because a lot. I know you guys just hate us. Chelsea fans they hate us. Man U fans they are not wishing us well. Man City fans, I can't. I wouldn't even care less. So it is what it is. We're just going to turn up tomorrow and probably get a result. Now I don't want to sound so confident and so proud because it's Arsenal. Anything can happen. But with this squad, I'm very much confident that even if we lose, we're not going to lose over. Even if we drop one, we're not going to drop points because. Um, we're not the better side or we play some terrible football. We're just going to drop points because we're just us now, right? And I hope that doesn't happen, right? So, but I believe strongly in this group. I think they're going to get the job done. I honestly believe they're going to get the job done. So, that being said, I hope that we can wrap up, this this particular game week with this result so that our rivals in the last 3 games have dropped points. Hopefully, we in that same vein can pick up the maximum 3 points. And at the end of this game week, will be 8 points ahead of both Man City and Aston Villa. I know that doesn't put to bed, or that doesn't put to death their title challenge because we're still going to drop points. Arsenal is still going to play against Man City at the Etihad sometime in the future. We still have some interesting fixtures ahead, but I'm just confident. Honestly, I think it will add to the confidence of the group. It will add to the confidence of the players. It will add to the energy of the fans as well. If we can, at this point of the season, have this 8-point gap. So I'm trusting you guys. Saka, make it happen. What do you guys make it happen? Gyok, make it happen. I'm trusting that you would, for some reason, I just have a feeling that he's going to get 1 or 2 goals in this game. I know there are a lot of people around the corners that are like, they are doing like this to me. Don't worry. Gyökeres will come good. I've always maintained that. I've always said that he will come good. So, in terms of my pre-match analysis or pre-match prediction, I would predict that Arsenal would win that game 3-1. Now, that is out of respect to Liverpool because honestly they are a good side regardless of whatever it is their form is saying at the moment. But if you can get more, oh well and good. I'm giving them 1 goal. I don't know where the goal is going to come from because no Ikezy, no Salah, no Isak. Maybe if you're a vet, but I don't see how he's going to thrive in the midfield with Zubimendi and Declan Rice. So that comes to the end of this segment, the pre-match analysis for Arsenal versus Liverpool. If you enjoy this content, please subscribe, please like, please share, please comment. Tell me what you feel. If you feel like you're getting a different energy about the game, let me know. Let us know in the comment section. Share with your friends. Keep like I've been saying since the last pod. We've been feeling your love. Honestly, social media has been blowing up. We're getting a lot of support from you guys. Hopefully, we can have that to continue. And I'll bring in so many exciting, interesting guests on the show, and then we can debate football properly. Not all this scripted stuff that you see on online or on TV. Let us get into the heat of it, and I believe that would it will be a joy to watch. So yes, thank you so much for sticking with me until this time, and until we see you the next time. Bye bye. I'm your humble host Ikezy. Peace.